My husband told me to lose weight. Too long did not read. My husband said I need to lose weight even after I went from a 3XL to a XL and it upset me. I, 22F, and my husband, 28M, have been together for 5 years. I lost a lot of weight, not like a drastic amount, but I went from a 3XL to an XL nearly L and I was really proud of myself. I bought some fleece-lined leggings in L and I tried them on in front of him, which was hard for me as my confidence is pretty low and my thighs were not cooperating and rubbed against the seam, so I was adjusting them and he said, "You need to lose more weight," and I said about all my progress and how hard I'm trying while coping with an ED, and I don't know, it just really upset me. I was just so proud I actually got into AL. Your husband isn't a very nice bloke. For starters, he dated a 17-yo when he was 23-yo. There's a lot of power imbalance for him to explore in this relationship, and him putting you down when you're feeling proud of yourself and when you're vulnerable due to combating an ED is mind games intended to reassert that power imbalance to his advantage. I'm going to hazard a guess that he does something similar quite a lot: give you tough love when you're feeling accomplished and when you're feeling low, and suggesting that you'd not amount to much in life without him. Clearly you are going to get so many body positivity posts. However, your appearance is important to your husband. So I do agree with some of the advice. Either get divorced or try harder. I recommend intermittent fasting. Talk to your therapist to see if it might be right for you, but insulin resistance is the problem and there's one easy cheap way to solve it. You should one-up him and thank him for his support, but say you would be better at it if he supported you by uplifting, not down-putting. As in, hey, kindness is not overrated, thanks. What is ED? I thought it is erectile dysfunction. Only two things tell the absolute truth: drunk people and leggings. Genuine question. How are you losing weight while simultaneously coping with an ED? Also, yeah, not a respectful thing for a husband to say. I hope you've told him as such and really ponder the relationship. I love you the way you are. It's lose not loose. Why do so many people have problems with mixing the two up these days? How much does he weigh? You could lose him quickly enough. Your husband sounds horrible. You don't have to put up with that. You should dump him and still lose the weight. He's a dick, but lose the weight, for health. Your husband married you when you were a kid, bro, WTF. Looking at your previous posts, it's clear he is abusive. Get rid of him. You and your kids will be happier. Ask if he can look into penis enlargement devices. And watch him crap himself when you get to your target weight. Your confidence grows and you realize he's a knob you can do without. You should be so proud of yourself. It's hard as hell to lose weight. Food is all around us all day, every day. I'm proud of you. Keep going and enjoy buying yourself new outfits. Get your hair done and treat yourself for doing ever so well. This person meant to hurt you. I know how hard you worked without watching you do it, and it sounds as if his ludicrous expectations have a time limit. Change is scary, but I think you need one. You're comfortable in a lot of ways now in a long relationship, I imagine, but those can be achieved again with someone less cunty. Does he ever undermine anything else you do? Sounds like whatever you do isn't good enough to him. Girl, he is right. You need to get rid of the extra baggage, him entirely. Be proud of yourself, op. You accomplished an amazing and trying feat. You do not need anyone validation, not even the people closets to you. Not all clothes are created equally, so don't let that be your guiding factor of success. That said, learn to bite back at comments like this. It was uncalled for and callous of him. Most likely he is threatened because with weight loss comes added attention from the opposite sex. If you want to fit in the large, you have to lose more weight. Why would you get offended by that? Grow up, please. How big were you before you were married? Nah, don't leave your husband. Relationships are reflective. Stop doing things for him immediately. Do not reward his verbal abuse. There are men who would be loved to be cheering you on and be your ally, teammate, and a source of boosted confidence and strength. And celebrating your wins, small or big. H is just not that guy. Dump him. How did he respond when you mentioned your progress? You did something really amazing by losing all that weight and improving your health. Congratulations. As for your husband, well, some men just can't help but be a jackass. I think you need to have a long hard think as to why you are with this jerk. Read your old posts. You are not happy with him. You know his behavior is abusive. Please leave him and find support from friends and family. You and your children will be far happier. Your husband is a jerk. You are proud of the progress you have made, and rightfully so. Congrats. He can fuck right off with his gross abusive shit. 23-year-old dating a 17-year-old nauseated face, nauseated face, nauseated face. You can lose a whole lot of weight right now by dumping him directly in the trash can. That is really hard work, good for you. Also WTF is wrong with him? Honestly, your hubby's a dick. Work on you for you, get to your goal weight, not what weight he wants you to be at, cause screw him. While you're working on your weight, I would suggest working on your mental and emotional health as well. With that you will also be working on your confidence. I'm rooting for you. He's a huge asshole for that comment. That's all I want to say about him. Congratulations on your achievement. Weight loss takes a lot of work and dedication, and it's awesome that you've been able to see the results that you have. You should be really proud of yourself, don't let him take that from you. What is your husband? Some sort of Adonis? Either way, this isn't okay. He should care about your health, not your weight or size. I'm thick, my partner doesn't care, he only cares about me being healthy, even if that means I'm the same size I am now, as long as my blood work comes back normal, which it doesn't. I have high cholesterol, he couldn't care less. Because you have an Ed, you should save your life by divorcing this man. If you didn't have an Ed, this would be cruel and not something a loving husband would say. But you have an Ed, so it was cruel and life-threatening, because he might have triggered a relapse. So when you were 17 you picked a guy. And now you're not 17 anymore, you've realized he is an asshole. It happens to a lot of people. Tell him you can lose about 200,250 pounds real quick if he doesn't shut his insensitive mouth. Go be with a man that embraces your heart, not your physical appearance. Scummy. You made some hella progress, and that's his response. Who is this dude? Sounds like a D-bag. He should have shown you appreciation, and been like, damn girl. You looking fine. That's what you need in your life, and that's what you deserve, and there are men out there who will give you that gratitude. Dump him. Everything is already said in the comments. I just want to wish you best of luck for your way, hopefully without your husband. You seem to be a wonderful person and you can be so proud of your accomplishments. Don't forget that for a single second. Your husband is a jerk. An easy way to lose 200 pounds is divorce. You should be proud of yourself. We are proud of you. Your husband is a dick. Dump this guy. He's a total douchebag to say that to you. You are so young. What other things does he say to you? My ex was emotionally abusive and even he never fucked with my weight. This is cold. Congrats on your progress. I'd never tell my wife to lose weight. Never even dream of it. Just the thought of hurting her makes me upset. It's time to leave this abusive relationship. Maybe ask your parents or close acquaintances to be with you when you break it off. But you absolutely have to leave. It's obvious from your previous posts how abusive he is. You're still very young and I don't think you want to deal with this bullshit for the rest of your life. Husband is a deliberate fool. Side question. How come I see so many people marry young these days and often it's with an older man? Not like drastically older, just a couple to 5 years. My wife is my age, we're a month apart but didn't even know for months. We met in September and were dating by October back when we were 16 and married 15 years later. Always knew we'd stick together, just neither of us saw the need in marrying until we wanted kids. We're both 40 now. It seems like so many rush into things having kids in their early 20s but often ignore problems in their partners that will one day demolish the relationship. I believe foresight is the word I'm looking for. I'm not sure what kind of tone he uses. If he is just normally a quite insensitive rational guy, then maybe this is what he is thinking. He might just see the fact that it is not super comfortable, easy to get into the leggings, so he assume L is still a little bit tight for you so far. What he is saying is, leggings are a bit tight now and need to lose some weight to fit in. It's about leggings, not his expectation to you. But your previous post doesn't seem that simple, skeptical smiley face. So I'm not sure if he is insensitive or bullying you.